All right, guys, welcome to a Friday mini episode. We have the very talented Judy Greer here today. She is promoting her new show called Reboot on Hulu. It's very fun. This is one of my favorite interviews we've done, honestly.
She is so lovely. I said she's like
gorgeous.
bacon. She makes everything better. Every time I see her on a show, it's like, oh my God, I just know it's going to be a great show because she just makes everything better. Lovely, smartly dressed. She loves my dog.
You know what? You make everything better, Joey.
Thank you. Someone had to.
Anything else to say to me and maybe a reciprocal?
Yes, your haircut looks nice because I did it, and that shirt looks nice because you copied it from the one I had on the next
always been humble, always been humble. We're very excited to get this Judy Greer interview, but before we do, I want to talk to you guys very quick about Manscaped. Have you ever tried to trim your balls and turned it into a Freddy Krueger film? Oh,
Sandra, have you?
This is a Hawaii-themed ad. Listen, here's the thing. Manscaped is going to protect your balls with the Performance Package 4.0. Inside, you'll find the holy grail of men grooming items. It includes the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver, the Crop Reviver, and the Magic Mat. In case you're shaving your bussy over the toilet, you can just scoop it right up and throw it out.
It helps. It's nothing. Every man knows that one thing that their wives or girlfriends complain about is hair on the sink and anywhere else. I just clean the bathroom. You're forbidden to shave. Now with the mat, you don't have to worry about it. And literally, this trimmer has a little light on it. You can do it in the dark if you want. You can use it in the shower. It gets so close and so smooth. I feel like a young girl down there again.
And listen, we're going to give you guys a great deal. You can get 20% off today for us, plus free shipping. And listen, we're going to give you guys a great deal. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code ABOUT at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code ABOUT at manscaped.com. Say trick or treat to your beautiful new Halloweeny with Manscaped. Now, here's our interview with the lovely Judy Greer.
Are we is this started?
Yeah, we're rolling. We're officially rolling.
We're officially rolling. Officially, hi everybody. Should I put this on?
Yeah.
We're here with Judy Greer in case you didn't already know.
Do I have to?
No, you don't have to. Your hair's done. Don't do it.
I'm not wearing them either.
I feel like Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm taking my top off too.
Yes! My
topless.
friend owns a house that he rents out, like on VRBO.
Oh, yeah.
And a friend of his was like, I follow an actress on OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
She was performing in a kitchen that was your kitchen.
Oh my God.
No way.
And basically he'd accidentally rented his house out
For a porn shoot.
Oh my God.
That's worth the kitchen. When you said the kitchen, Judy, that's so much worse than saying in the bed or in the bathtub, the shower.
The kitchen, the kitchen counter.
It's like that meme where they make the salad. Oh my God. Who was the actress?
It was Jennifer Aniston.
Believe it or not, it was Jennifer Aniston.
It was. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my
That's
God,
insane.
how nuts. Now we have OnlyFans because a lot of girls in the office were starting them, and it's just
I'm so old.
But the girls are making like $100,000 a
modeling.
month.
Women make so much more money.
The one girl here, she made over
She doesn't even show her
$100,000 a
nipples.
month. She doesn't show her nipples. She doesn't show her vagina. She doesn't show anything, which is ideal.
We show our nipples, and we don't get half the money.
I make like I think I have like 11 fans on OnlyFans.
What do you do if you don't show that stuff?
Well, I wear I kind of play the humor of fat guy in a bikini type thing. So I'll wear women's lingerie. Women's lingerie. I'll do, slutty little costumes and things like that. I'll do the tuck. I'll do the mangina. Are you familiar with the mangina?
Well, I am now.
Yeah, it's just when you tuck your bits and your bits and pieces, and there's a little fruit basket.
She gets it.
Speaks for itself. Isn't there a word for is that like an onomatopoeia? What is it where the word is?
The word is the meaning?
Now that is the Greek phonetic term. Believe it or not.
I know I'm getting that wrong, but yes, when you say mangina, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I like to do that, a little of that in there.
Sure.
Just to mix things up, because there are, believe it or not, people that find me attractive, and I don't. They're very, very few, but they'll subscribe. But mostly it's just lots of girls looking for a chuckle.
So between an OnlyFans situation, TikTok, Instagram,
yes.
What else do you guys have? You have it all, probably.
We got it all. We have TikTok, Instagram. Sandra runs all of our social. She helps run it, so she's the best. Every little clip we do goes out everywhere. Yeah. But our most salacious is OnlyFans for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Be Real is a new one.
Keep up with.
Did you do the Be Real yet?
No, don't.
It's too much.
What is that?
Sandra, tell us what it is.
I love it. It's basically like you have to post a picture that it takes a picture with your front camera and your back camera like at the same time, and you have to do it at a certain time every day, or else you can't scroll. So it kind of traps like influencers in this hell that they've created because they have to be doing interesting things all the time.
If you don't do it, you're going to take it. If you don't use it, you lose it,
and you look like a weirdo.
So if I do it right now, it'd be a picture of me and a picture of Judy Greer sitting across from me.
If I was like,
which could be exciting if for some things like that, but I don't want to do it on my terms. Like, I don't want to be told what to do.
Well, do you guys have any? So I have a text chain with a group of friends of mine, and often you get like someone on the chain will text like, "What are you looking at right this second?" And so then like everyone basically takes a picture of like what they're looking at right this second,
fun.
And then we get to see. Where everyone is.
That's fun.
And like, yeah.
So you essentially created Be Real. You just didn't make the app.
With like 8 people. And, and we actually really care a lot about each other. And you don't have to.
You don't have to. Your phone doesn't lock if you don't take a picture at the right time.
Yeah.
We would do that during the pandemic. Like every day we'd do like a wine check and make sure we all had a glass of wine in our hands.
Oh, nice.
And say, do you drink, Judy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I go through phases.
Yeah.
Yes.
We smell.
We try harder things, and then
we smelled it when you walked through the door. That's why we asked.
Yes, of course. No, I was like, obviously, like all of us, I was like drinking my weight during the pandemic every day on some Zoom with people and then finally I was like, babe, like we gotta like
reel it in
because this is getting crazy, and we were getting overweight. So
we're trying. People do sober October.
Yes, that's a whole thing. We did. It was like through the pandemic. I guess it was like 2020. We did like dry January, which everyone kind of does, no matter what. And then I was like feeling really good. Everyone does it. Everyone.
My birthday's in January though, so I have to like.
My girlfriend Michelle's birthday's in January, and it's really stressful for her. It's the end, and so she's like, no one ever wants to go out and party with me on my birthday.
Yeah,
I'm like,
mine's
Michelle,
the
we
worst.
all party with you on your birthday. We're all like, we'll just also add on February 1st. My friends Trey and Jen do dry February because they're like, it's a shorter month.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Smart.
Yes.
Now we do No Nut November. Do you know what that is?
No nut?
November.
Yeah.
So you don't show your nuts on OnlyFans?
No,
in
you
November?
close, but you don't climax for the entire month of. I don't do this.
Why would anyone do that?
I think it's like an ode to testicular cancer. Wasn't that where it came from?
That's
Movember.
So what's No Nut November for?
It's literally just a meme. It's an internet thing.
I really thought I was like doing justice for for testicle cancer.
No, just shit posting.
No, you're doing justice for other reasons.
You got tricked into it by a meme.
Oh my God. You got tricked by a meme.
I love your outfit. We were so excited. Glam came in. It was like a big moment for us.
Big moment.
No, I know this is the biggest thing you're doing on the tour today, but what else did you have going on? Good Morning America?
I'd
Kathy
like
and Hoda?
to have the next question, please.
Yes, please.
Next question.
No problem.
What? Pass.
Yeah.
My husband wants me so badly to go on a late night talk show sometime and say pass.
Yeah.
When they ask you so I hear you went on vacation lately.
Yeah.
And then I tell the
like
story
the Andy Cohen show where he does Plead the Fifth.
Yeah.
Yes, I did that.
Was it fun?
It was actually so fun.
Did he say something mean about a friend of our co-star? He always does that. We were guest bartenders on a show not too long ago.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember it, but I was on with Paul Feig, and it was really fun because, like, I'm always trying to corner Paul Feig and try to get him to cast me in something. So I was like, this is great. This is great. I couldn't have asked for a better guest to be with.
Yeah, you could be literally in anything, and it makes it 100% better. You're like bacon or like sprinkles. You make everything better. Honestly, no matter what role you play.
Bacon.
No, it's true.
Because you look like Kevin Bacon.
And like any movie, and every time I see your face, I think it goes with a lot of your fans. It's just like I gasp every time, like, oh, it's such an excites. You're just gonna get 100%. You bring it to every time. You just bring this this beacon of light and like funniness, and you just have this kind of self-aware kind of vibe about you that just like is just so cool and like effortless.
Thank you.
It's really, really cool.
Thank you.
Of course.
I love what I do.
We're obsessed with your new show.
We watched it. We watched it last night. I'm 4 episodes in.
Okay.
So we got the bomb at the end of the 3rd episode. Can we do spoilers here? Like, can we talk?
It's already been on the air.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we're not talking about things that haven't aired yet.
No.
I feel like I remember.
No, we're still waiting for 7 and 8. We have the screeners.
Okay.
But we're not going to watch them until tonight.
I texted him last night. It was like, it's late. I was like, it's 9 p.m. Watch the show.
They're half an hour long.
Yeah.
No, I know.
And so I go, watch until the end of 3, watch until the end of 3, because we find out that Judy was dipping her toe into the lady pond, so to speak,
Not
with
my
a
toe.
not my toe. It was my face. Tell us about that show. Tell everyone what it's about. We're going to tell our fans to watch it so they can catch up.
Yes, please. So the show's called Reboot. It is on Hulu. We show a new episode every Tuesday, and I think we're up to episode 5 or 6 right now.
Yes, 6.
6. And so it's called Reboot. It's about a reboot, about a show coming back after being canceled 15 years prior. They bring back all the original cast members, and we are not in a good place. Financially, emotionally, career-wise. So all of us really need it really bad. We really need it to work. But the genius about the show, besides me, is, oh my God. No, but the genius about the show is that Steve Levitan created it and writes it, and he created Modern Family. And so he's got a lot to offer. And a lot of insight, and it's really funny, and it's also it's like this word gets overused, but it's like very meta. Like there's a joke that you're laughing at, but then you realize like that the real joke is that you're laughing at that joke,
right?
Like, and there's so much of that. So it is one of those shows. If I was like a fan watching it, I would have to watch it a couple times. Dare I say, like Arrested Development?
Yes.
Where like, if
Go on.
dare
Heard
I
of
bring up beginning at the beginning of my canon. But like those are the types of shows, where like the third time you watch it, you see like the blue handprint on the wall, and you're like, that's genius.
It's so cleverly written. It's almost, it's like you said, there's so many, it's like little things you pick up on. Now I was high while I watched it.
Oh,
we had eaten an edible, which made it even
you did?
funnier. Yeah.
Oh, I had a Reese's peanut butter cup with pretzels in it.
Same thing, dear. Same thing.
It's really good.
With pretzels?
Yes,
Is that what we call it now?
No, it's in there already. It's mixed in.
Oh, the pretzels.
The pretzels, it's like crunched up pretzels inside of a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, cool.
It was good. Salty, crunchy, sweet.
This is kind of the theme of your career a little bit, to be in shows like this that are so rewatchable. Like, I just have to bring this up. Archer is my favorite show of all time. And Cheryl is my favorite character in Archer.
Thank you.
Yes.
No one ever likes me best.
Oh, really?
This is amazing.
No, that show, I don't think it's even close. But
my
so I
God.
want to add, when you got that script for the first time, were you just like, holy shit, this is the
Archer?
funniest thing I've ever seen?
I was
I've
like,
ever
this
read.
is the funniest thing I've ever read. It'll never get picked up.
Oh, really?
Like there's no fucking way they're gonna make this TV show. Like it's so like you cannot make this TV show on TV. And it was for FX, which this is like, by the way, we're about to start recording our 14th season. So
Yeah.
like
That's
it's been a while. And
crazy.
so this was back like before, like there were even telephones. Like we didn't even have landlines.
Well, yeah, it was like before Netflix was even like what Netflix is. Like it was like way before.
Yeah, like you were like, ooh, I'll get a DVD delivered to my house.
Yeah, red
2
box at
weeks
Stop and
that
Shop.
Get to return
basically is so scratched up that you can't even watch it. But yeah, I read it. I thought it'll never get picked up. So I recorded it. I was shooting something in Arizona at the time. I remember going to this weird recording studio in Arizona to record it. And the guys on the other end of my earphones were in Atlanta, and they were kind of dicks. And the guy who was recording it was like, what the fuck is this? And I was in there for like 2 minutes, and then I left. And then like, I swear, I feel like it was like 4 years later. They were like, Archer got picked up. I'm like, what's that? And it's funny now to think back, and I tell the guys who make Archer, like Matt Thompson and Casey Willis. Right. Adam Reed was never a dick, by the way, but Matt Thompson definitely was a dick, and he's now one of my closest friends. I'm like, why are you so mean? He's like, no, we weren't. We left you. We were so excited you were there. I was like, okay, you guys are fucked up.
No, that show has the highest like jokes per minute, I think, of any show that ever exists.
And you do have to watch it many, many times.
Yeah.
It's like every line is a joke in that show. And
that's
they
why
all
it's so
land.
rewatchable, because everything's just different layers and little like hidden things in every show. And a lot of things you do. Like, that's what like on Reboot even. It's like there's so many things going on, and there's so many layers to it. Besides just like the reboot, they have the dynamic between Gordon and the daughter, and then her lesbian journey, and then there's the past with Greer.
Bree.
It killed me in the writers' room when they brought in the old writers,
Oh my God.
and then the new.
Oh
it was
my
just
God.
like
Brigade.
popcorn in the car. It was just
Oh my
like back
God.
and forth.
And then she's like, no one falls over anything in real life, and then falls over.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like all that stuff.
Wait, the fucking funniest thing ever, sorry to curse in front of you, was Fuckboy Mountain.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
it's just so-
Yes, Fuck Buddy Mountain.
Fuck Buddy
She's
Mountain.
Like Timberly on Fuck Buddy Mountain.
And Timberly the name. It
And
is-
then also, I'm always like, honey, I'm wearing my immunity thong today. So I don't like, there's like, he says like, yeah. And then Johnny Knoxville's character, Clay, is like obsessed with Fuck Buddy Mountain.
Yes.
And he knows like every episode and what it's all about. I mean, like the whole thing is so
It's so funny. If you're not
I
watching,
know.
you have to watch it now. And then another thing is the cameo thing. She's like, I have 30 cameos. So we do cameos as well. We whore ourselves out. Are you really on Cameo or no?
I am not.
Oh. Well, if you sign up today, I get 10% of all your sales.
Do you also get a free farm box?
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's just so many fun little things in the show. It's like, again, I become obsessed.
What was it like working with Knoxville and Keegan?
Keegan's
Yeah,
amazing.
I know.
Johnny's amazing too. But like, yeah, Keegan and I worked together already before. And so we kind of already had a rapport. And of course, like I had no idea what to expect when they were like, and Johnny Knoxville's playing Clay. And I was like, like, I mean, what's he gonna do to me? But he's not at all like he's always like, no, I don't like. I'm not like pranking people all the time. Like it's just my guys. Like that's the only person I do that to. But yes, I do get nervous that there's going to be like a box of spiders delivered to my front door one day or something because he would do that.
Did y'all shoot before Jackass 4 or after?
After,
okay.
Yeah.
So you
and
got
I
it
had
out of his system. He got hit by the bull, so that was already over.
That was,
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see that movie until after we started shooting Reboot, and then I watched it, and it was like really upsetting to see him.
That part is tough. Yeah.
It's really
insane.
hard.
Yeah.
And then like talking to him about it afterward was also really upsetting because like before I would have been like, oh shit, but it's like I care so much about him now. I was like, dude, you cannot do that anymore.
Yeah,
His body has been through the ringer.
Yeah,
He was
but
in a movie
guess
called The Ringer, I think.
What I have.
Yeah.
I have the number to his chiropractor, who you know must be the best chiropractor in the whole entire world.
Oh my God.
Because to be Johnny Knoxville's chiropractor, you probably are pretty good
Yeah,
at your job.
I would guess.
Was there like a nervousness on set when he would come around initially? Like when you guys met, were people like, oh God, what's this guy gonna do? Like were they able to separate the character from the person, or was everyone just like, this is another actor?
There was no, I don't think so. All the people had met before I came on board. So it was really like, I don't know. I felt like he's so nice.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, dude, he's the nicest person. And I called around because I'm like, I don't want to work with someone who's a jerk. So I called around. I was asking people like, what's he really like? Everyone's like,
I love
literally like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And his daughter is really good friends with my friend's daughter. And she was like, oh, he's like such a dad. Like he's just a dad at the school. Like he loves his kids. He's like such a dad. And then you would see him kind of on set, like if we were shooting, but he'd be like watching like his son's little baseball game, like little league game on his phone, like before, like between setups and stuff. And like, that's just how he is. Like he's just a normal person.
We see a lot of that here, especially because a lot of the guys that started Barstool, they were very wild and when they were young and doing crazy shit like that. Yeah. And then when you have kids, I think Johnny Knoxville kind of grew up. I think he kind of grew up with, and kind of fell out of it. He still has his lighthearted, kind of fun, crazy mentality, but I think he's like kind of stepped aside and let his predecessors do that now and like kind of do all the hard stunts and things like that. But I think he's growing up and kids will do that to you.
Yeah, and we all grow up,
Yeah.
I think I still have the maturity of like an 11-year-old.
Yeah. We make boob jokes all day long.
Yeah, we do. Oh, we saw your boobs.
Yes.
And we meant to talk about your
Speaking of,
breasts
if you
in
wanna see
episode
a-
1.
My husband will love this.
Beautiful breasts, as we call them, hooters.
you.
Yeah. Dump them puppies out in episode 1, about 15 minutes in.
Well, you can't do an OnlyFans now because everyone's already seen the boobs.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the point? But you are a fashion icon. We like to
am?
consider
Yes.
you. Yes.
Oh, no,
I mean,
seriously, look at your outfit today.
Hello.
And your red carpet looks have always been like
Thank you.
stunning.
so
Thank
what we
you.
did was we compiled a few red carpet looks that Marty's going to show here, and we're just going to go through them with you. We're going
I feel like this is going to turn into a joke.
No.
It's not a joke. Joe,
Well,
you-
maybe a couple jokes, but not on you. Not on you.
Oh, okay.
No, you have I love that you have your glam team come in today. I mean, you must be surrounded by a gaggle of gays.
I love
Reem,
that
Accra,
one.
Gorge.
So
Oh my God.
Where
This
is
is
this?
pre-fall 2019.
That looks like behind me, the Critics' Choice Awards. So I've been working with the same stylist for 110 years, and her name is Carla Welch. And she and I like to do this, but she's always down to party. But I like to create characters that we dress me up as.
Oh, that's fun.
And so this is rich art patron.
Yeah, for sure. High society.
I love this.
Yeah,
dress.
we saw it. It's like such a stunner, and you always do such. I mean, a lot of times with fashion like this, it swallows a person up. But like you again, I think it's you're bringing life to the dress, life to the outfit with your characters. That it's because it's working.
Thank you. I don't love red carpet. Like I don't love having my picture taken and stuff. And so it helps me a lot when I have like something that like speaks for itself.
Did you like it the first time and then it was like, I'm over it?
No, I mean, in the beginning, it really scared me a lot, and I didn't have like a team of people.
Right.
So it was like, it was a long time ago, so it's just changed a lot. Like the whole red carpet life has evolved. But before it was like you just wore something cute from your closet and did your own hair and makeup, and then people were screaming at you, and then you look at the picture someday, maybe years later, because there was no internet. And you're like, oh, huh.
Do you remember what your first red carpet was for? Did forgive me? Did you do child acting as well?
No, I just look like a child.
Yeah.
No,
Youthful
I think it
energy
was
and glow.
I don't think these pictures are anywhere, but the first movie I did a red carpet for was called Kissing a Fool. But then I think maybe my first real one was like Jawbreaker.
Oh, okay.
We just did the bros.
Did you wear pants like jeans with a skirt over it?
My look is like so 90s in my Jawbreaker.
Oh, I would love to see the Jawbreaker red carpet. That would be so funny.
Yeah, I'm wearing like brown lipstick.
Oh, get it, girl. What do we have next, Marty? Love. This is the Golden Globes.
This was borrowed from Harry Styles.
Yes.
Great.
I love this one.
She's giving gender
so
fuck.
much. This I was doing I wanted to do like French cool.
Yeah, this is cool.
French cool.
I don't know. I just like this one. Anyway, this one was really cool because by the time I was done with the red carpet, Carla had already texted me and she's like, "You're already on the best dress list." So I hadn't even like sat down at my table.
Bold choice.
And she was like, "You're already on the best dress list." And two other things that happened. One was that, do you remember the Fiji water girl?
Yes.
She was behind me in a picture.
Oh.
So I had that. And then also I got to the table and I was the only woman sitting at my table. And one of the men at my table was like, "You're the only woman here and you're wearing a suit."
Yeah.
Which is sexist, but also kind of funny.
No, this look is good. I would do the same thing if I was a woman.
It was really fun. Oh, I loved her.
What character is this?
I felt like this was my like backup like bride character. Like if I was to get married to my husband again, like this was what when we did this fitting, I was like, oh, I wish this would have been my wedding dress. I loved my wedding dress, but like this was like, I think it was Colette Dinnigan maybe. Anyway, it was like one of these great moments where I felt like it was vintage bride, like 50s bride.
Yeah, it's a little bit of
little first communion.
Grace Kelly. What's her name?
I'll go with Grace
Kelly. Yeah, a little Grace Kelly, little Breakfast at Tiffany's, a little bit with the slide bang.
Stunning.
Also, I think if I remember correctly, Carla also texted me and said that someone like saw my picture like when they're doing the television, like, "Oh, the stars are arriving on the red carpet," and that someone like called and already had bought my earrings.
Really?
No, she's a style icon.
She is. Look at those earrings. I think they were Irene Neuwirth. Anyway.
Oh, how pretty.
Oh, gorgeous.
I think we have one
I
more.
like that one. One more.
Now this is there was a scandal on the red carpet.
This is like my favorite look ever.
Really?
I love it.
Oh, I felt really
You
sexy.
hated it?
No, I loved it. I felt so sexy in that
Was
dress.
there wardrobe malfunction with this?
Yes.
What happened? Tell us.
So in this one, as I was waiting on the red carpet, someone stepped on my dress, I believe, and those are all beads. And somebody stepped and it like ripped all the beads. And you can't totally, if you look really closely, like on the right of the photo, there's like two stripes kind of. I can see them
I see.
because I know what I'm looking for. So all the beads started to unravel completely on the red carpet. And my publicist at the time, the woman from my publicity agency who had red carpet credentials, it's a whole thing at the Oscars.
Yeah.
She was like on her hands and knees. Like it wasn't my publicist didn't have the red carpet credentials. So like another person was on with me and she was like on her hands and knees with like her little mini sewing kit, like sewing up my dress.
She's like, "I need bugle beads now."
I know. I was like,
"Who's got them?"
Threading the needle.
Like you can, I mean, in my face, I look at these pictures and I just see like, I even see like in the top, like how my bangs had separated, I think because I was sweating because I was so upset. But I think
Stop. A distraught queen.
I love you as a redhead.
Thank you. Red is hard to get in and hard to get out.
Yeah, for sure.
Just in case you were
You were a
wondering.
redhead in the 90s, correct?
I had every color. I went to cosmetology school.
That's her up there.
Ooh,
Above
I was a
Rad.
hairdresser
fire
for many
escape.
years. I do hair and makeup for many years. So when the glam team came in, I was so
look at
excited.
you.
Can you grab those photos, Sandra?
I see.
I'm not the leggy one. And those aren't my real drag photos. That was just me playing dress up in my bedroom with my mom's negligee.
While she wasn't home, mind you.
The other pictures
He
of
did not
my
wash it.
drag queen friend Maybelline that were at the tunnel.
That's not you.
That's Maybelline.
But
God rest her soul. God rest her soul.
She's not dead. Like my other friends.
Feathers.
oh my god,
She's in
Feathers is
prison.
fun.
That's me.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Smash or
Beautiful.
pass?
Yes. Smash.
Smash. For sure, smash.
Sure. Look at those lips.
Oh please. Yeah, you look very glam. You always get it right. Your hair always looks good and put together.
thank
Your routine.
you.
Do you how annoyed do you get when everyone compares you to Leslie Mann?
Nobody does that.
No, whatever. Are you sure?
Maybe if not to my face.
I think I always see that online. Like it's always like people are always confusing you too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
really see it that much.
Okay, maybe
But
that was just
blonde
me.
ladies.
We're blonde ladies. No,
We're gonna cut that.
no, you don't have to. I mean, it's a huge compliment, but people don't say that to my face, and I don't read online comments because otherwise I
Oh
would.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to
never
do that
leave the
either.
He reads them on, and they're
Why would you do
brutal.
that?
They're like, you fat slut. You go kill yourself. I'm like, oh my god. So I shouldn't have had that Reese's cup with it.
But you secretly like the
The
hate.
pretzels.
I
you like
I'll clap, now
wallow
shut
in
down.
the
I'll
hate.
clap back. I'll clap back after a couple glasses of Pinot Grigio on my couch watching a Judy Greer flick.
Or he'll just go be like, the episode was
Now
really
we're
well
talking.
received. He'll send all the hate comments. I'm like, Joey, out of everything, this is what we're focusing on.
Yes.
You also work with a dog charity.
Oh, yes, I do.
Is that correct? And we have a dog. We're actually
For
gonna
auction.
We're gonna gift you our friend Leah's dog today.
Ooh, I never have gotten a dog before.
Oh, I gave him Benadryl just a minute
Yeah.
ago. He's high anxiety.
Wait, you did?
Well, the mother
Yeah.
told me to. But he come
How much Benadryl did you give it?
like a quarter
Just a half a
Oh,
bottle.
really?
of a children's chewable.
A quarter of a children's chewable.
Yeah.
How much does that dog weigh?
Oh God.
Like 25 pounds.
No, it doesn't.
That's not a. That's like a 12
That's like a
pound
12-pound dog.
That's a 12. No, he's fine. He's just
He's
sleepy.
fine.
Bring him out. Imagine you pull him out. He's limp. He's limp. You pull him out. He's fine.
Does she have hog body?
What's it called? Wags and walks.
Wags and walks.
And
yeah.
what's it do?
Oh, Bubba.
Hi,
Look at this
baby.
lady.
I was on your Instagram, stalking your Instagram, and
Yes.
like I like to do. And I saw all the dogs. I go, what is this? I knew that you were a kind soul, but I was like a philanthropist and a dog.
Well, I love
person for the
Wags
people,
and
for the
Walks
animals.
because I got my dog from Wags and Walks.
Tell us
And,
about it.
Well, her name is Mary Richards, and she is a terrorist mix, and she is 10 pounds, sometimes 11, but we have to watch her weight because she's so tiny. And I love her very much, and we're very in tune with each other. I think like when I think about those Twilight movies and how you like Jacob could like imprint on people, like a werewolf can. I feel like Mary imprinted on me, and like maybe I imprinted on her, and that like we're more connected than we should be. But
You
I
and the
just like
dog?
love her so much. Yeah,
I feel like what kind of dog is it?
a terrier, mix.
terrorist.
a terrorist mix.
Right.
That's probably not cool to say.
No,
But
it's
the truth
okay.
is,
it's
like,
fine.
Oh,
She,
please.
if you talk to
YouTube title.
If you talk to anyone in my life at all, they're like, "Oh, she's bitten me." Yeah, like she's literally bitten every single person I know, except for my god brother Max. I don't think she's ever bitten Max.
Does she like different kind of people? Different like some people like ladies more, some people like men, some people like.
No, we tried to pinpoint it, but we can't ever really
No.
narrow it down to one thing or another. It's just everyone that's not me.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is that like she's like Sybil. Like you just never know what you're gonna get, and so.
She has mood swings.
She's moody. So like my friends will be like, "Oh my God, she's like licking me and letting me pet her." And then the next time they come over, she's like, "Rah!" And they're like you just have, you're always
Short-term
starting,
memory.
you're always
Yeah.
starting from scratch with Mary. Like always, like never
Ooh.
assume that because she cuddled with you 2 nights ago, that's happening again.
She forgets. The bitch forgets.
I think that's a good book title. She forgets.
She forgets.
And it can be about all the terrible
forgetful.
choices that someone, not me, has made in their life.
How old was a dog when you adopted her?
Well, I feel like no offense to rescues, but I feel like they always tell you they're 1.5.
Yeah. Old ass dog with gray hairs.
They're all 1.5, and they all came from Compton. If you get a dog in Los Angeles, like they were found in Compton. I'm like, so every single dog in LA is from Compton and is 1.5 when you get it. But that's what they told me.
It's all from the same breeder.
But I think she's anywhere from 8 to 7 or 9 right now.
Oh, good.
And she's a cutie. And I didn't used to travel with her because she was so evil and cunty. And so then during
that's what I say about Joey.
And during the pandemic, when I was working out of town, it's because like you can't go anywhere or doing anything. So I started bringing her with me, and that's been a game changer. Like we've had so much fun. I love bringing her with me, even though it does add an element of stress to my life. It's worth it.
You're from LA. Or you live there,
yeah.
But you're from Detroit.
Michigan, yeah, Detroit, yeah. But then I went to college in Chicago and then moved to LA like 100 years ago. So I really am kind of from LA at this point.
Yeah.
It's like the 10-year rule. Once you're somewhere 10 years.
Oh my God, yeah. Then yeah.
Well, it's spooky season. Did you see my wreath?
That's yours?
This is my wreath. I got it for $29.99 at CVS.
Yeah.
I would never have guessed.
Go to ratemywreath.com. What would you rate this wreath? This looks like it's from Pottery Barn, doesn't it?
He put this on his Instagram grid out of nowhere maybe not. With the deal.
No, those are juniper berries. I don't know if that's going to sway your idea.
Oh, are they juniper berries?
Maybe.
These are albino pumpkins.
Yeah.
Are they real? They're plastic. If you tap it, it'll go.
It's plastic, and those are fake sage leaves. I mean, if I had the time, I'm a busy mom now. I have buddy to watch after, and I'm on a diet, so I really don't have time to be plucking sage leaves
or the patience.
Yeah, I think it's lovely. Wait, what's the rating scale?
You could just do one to 5.
Okay, so in a picture, I would give it a 5.
Okay.
In person, I'm guessing it's like a 1.5.
Yeah. Well, I had a coupon.
Does it have a scent sprayed on it?
No, thank God.
Okay, then we're up to a 2 or 3.
Yeah, no.
Guess how much you paid for it?
I'm going to go with $15.99.
Ooh,
$29.99.
That's not good for you.
It's part
That's not good for you. That's a $15 wreath. That's not good. Look at his face.
Well,
look, I think in another city, maybe it would have been less. Everything's so much more expensive here in New York.
True that.
Right.
Well, speaking of spooky season, Halloween's right around the corner.
Yes,
and
it
you
is.
are a
no comment. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
I thought you were going to ask me about a movie.
Can we talk about that or no?
No.
Oh, good.
I mean, you could talk about it, and I could be like,
You're going to
Ask about
go
the kids'
back.
costumes, probably, right?
I was going to ask you about
her costumes.
My costume? Well, here's the thing. I've been invited to a costume party.
Oh, is it Heidi Klum's?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's Robin Hollis's. But I don't. So my husband and I are going together, and I can't for the life of me think of a good costume for us.
Oh,
You want to do couples costume?
Why not? Right?
Yeah, for sure. What do you do? Do you normally go scary or kitschy or campy? Like, what do you like to do? What's your style normally?
Anything. I don't.
Will you commit to a character? Will you be like in latex with like your eyes like taped shut? Like
no.
Yeah, I can't do that. I need to be able to eat and drink. Oh my God, Hans, is he financier?
No.
Dean.
Is he into finance?
He's not. He's the executive producer of Real Time with Bill Maher.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Ooh, an educated queen.
I don't think he's gay.
A political queen.
He's a political queen.
A bipartisan queen.
I don't know about that either.
That's a great program.
What could they be?
Well, one year we were Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, that's fun.
I got a wig that looked like his hair, and I got us like, that was easy, but it was like effective, and I could dance in it.
Yeah.
And I danced. But I don't know. I don't know where to go with this.
I think funny.
I like funny.
Yeah,
I
want funny,
lighthearted.
Funny.
You could do Top Gun.
Top Gun,
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what your husband looks like.
That's
but
very
maybe.
I feel like Top Gun is very. Like a lot of people are going to we were
Fair
just
enough,
Dahmer.
fair
What was she
We
wearing?
were just
Just
Dahmer and
sunglasses?
the grandmother on this show.
Oh, okay.
Which was kind of like cute. There's like this great relationship between us, but also like it is a serial killer. So I don't know if you want to go there.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, one year we did dress up also as our kids, because there was like a group of like all the parents like went trick or treating in our old neighborhood, and Dean never can go because he always had to work, and so one year he could go, and he was like, "Well, what do we do? Do we dress up?" And I was like, "Yeah, we dress up," but I remembered that only the moms dress up. So he was like, "Well, I don't have a costume." I was like, "Why don't you be Lucas and wear his baseball uniform, and I'll wear Emily's like graduation gown and cap and everything." And so we did that, and we showed up to the house to start trick or treating, and he was like, "None of the dads are dressed up," and I was like, "Oh, that's right. It really is just the moms." And he was like, "I have to like walk around all night." Like, I was like,
that's like
do.
those things that people are doing. Their wives and the families will all buy their husbands the same shirt, and they all show up to the event wearing the same exact shirt. Have you seen this?
No.
Like this, you know how like he's like, "Oh, I got you a new shirt for for going to the christening this weekend, and she'll just buy him a shirt from like Kohl's or something. It's just to be a blue checkered shirt or whatever. And then the other wives and all the wives will do it. So every husband shows up like, what the hell?
Shirt on.
Yeah, and they're all
that
like,
doesn't happen
mortified.
anyway.
I know.
I feel like if you have a J. Crew plaid button down, like chances are pretty good you're going to show up wearing
It's
the same
probably a
shirt
riff
as
on
7
that
other dudes in the
everyone wears the
room.
same thing. Yeah.
That like gingham button-down pattern that everyone had in 2012. Yeah,
Yes,
like,
they're still hanging in his closet.
We were trying to figure out, maybe we could get your opinion on, we're having our listeners vote on what we're going to be for like our big group costume at the end of the
four
year.
of us.
Oh.
It was the 4 of us. It was, what do we have? The Addams Family, the Kardashians,
The Cheetah Girl.
the Cheetah Girls,
Golden
we're not
Girls.
doing that.
Golden Girls.
Marty's hating.
Ken
Scooby-Doo was thrown
and
out
Barbie.
there.
They wanted Ken and Barbie for us. He would be Barbie, obviously.
I'd be Morticia, obviously.
yeah.
These are this is what we're voting for.
Or do you have a better idea for the 4 of us?
The 4 of you?
Yeah, it's our family group costume.
Yeah. Scooby Doo.
Oh, you said Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo is pretty good. I mean, I like the Golden Girls, but I feel like that's just done so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just wore a grandma wig for Jeffrey Dahmer's grandmother.
Oh.
She agrees.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the listeners are correct.
Is there like another group of 4 talk show personalities that you could dress up as?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
As like
The
like,
View.
Oh my god.
KFC Radio.
That's problematic. I'll do-
problematic or like
Peak View, though. Barbara.
or you could
Rosie.
do like different ages of one person,
Oh yeah,
like
different
the
look. All
different
come
phases of Cher.
Yes, or
I like
Madonna.
Or Madonna. Like you could all be Madonna, but like different Madonnas.
That's pretty good.
Kanye,
And then-
different Kanye eras.
We don't say that name
Just
anymore.
sorry.
Marty goes as the most recent.
Weird.
Madonna when she's throwing her panties.
Get that out of here.
She's like, I'm gay too. I was like, okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed.
I like that. The 4 different. We'll have to think about that.
Yeah, I
Maybe
like that.
4
There's
different
something there,
versions
yeah.
of
Yeah.
one
Or 4
person.
different characters that someone played. We could be 4 different Judy Greer characters.
Oh, you could totally do that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we could do that. And then Judy Greer could be the
Yes.
judge.
Yes.
Searching Around 30, iconic cult movie. Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, it was the best.
So many people. That's the Halloween costume. Everyone wears that dress all the time.
I know. I love that.
I know.
I love that movie. I
You turned mean in that movie though.
I know. It was
I hated
awesome.
that. I was like,
Why?
I didn't hate it. No, I loved it. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
no, it was good. You played a good villain. You were
But-
still lovable though.
People are like, "You are so mean. Why are you such a bitch?" I'm like, "You've heard of acting, right?" Like,
You're like
yeah,
death.
I know.
When she's explaining the new thing, she's like death, heroin. What?
It was kind of funny that I got that role, but then I was like really into it, and it was so fun because I was always playing like goofy dum-dums. So like to get that, I was
Wait,
like,
you could
"Ooh."
have. So when you said Madonna, you could totally played in Desperately Seeking Susan as Arquette's
I was in
character.
Arquette, yeah.
Yeah, you could have totally been done
Ooh,
that.
I like the Desperately
You were
Seeking
12
Susan
then, but-
Madonna. I was. I mean, I
8.
watched that movie over and over.
It's so
and
good.
over and over and over. I mean, they find the rings that were stolen from the museum, the earrings. They find them on the guy she bones. I mean, imagine if she'd boned any other guy.
Do you have a dream role that you'd like to play? Would you ever want to do something like uber serious and like dark and like
I just
and
did.
tortured? You did?
I just did 2 of them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, I just did 2 of those. I just did 2 like really diggy dramas, like independent
Fun.
movies. Yeah, and then I guess I was asked this recently, like, what's something you've never done that you want to do? And I've always wanted to be
Bottom.
like a
Sorry.
no comment.
That's me. That's me.
That's the inner monologue will come out.
Inner self will come out.
baby.
He's got shy.
Oh dear.
She will come from her pill now.
She got excited about you being a bottom. I've never been in like a real super like action movie, like a Jason
Ooh.
Bourne kind of movie.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
You got to
Or
get on those
like-
Marvel movies.
Yeah, even those Marvel ones
I've
that
been
have
in a
a
Marvel
Okay.
movie.
Oh,
I
that's
was
right.
in Ant-Man, but I
That's
didn't get to have
right.
any superpowers or do anything action involved. Which I was like, can I have a superpower in the next one, please? And Peyton and Paul were like, no.
Well, you have a superpower in Hollywood, being the lovable, quirky best friend,
That
and
is a
you're our best friend
superpower.
now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
And look
coming,
at the dog's
Judy.
coming over
Oh,
to
look
say
at-
hi
take
to
'em.
me.
For the love of God, take 'em.
It's a he. Well, we
don't gender him.
We
We don't gender him.
play with gender here. It's a boy. His name's Buddy. He's 10 years old, and he is a Shih Tzu
Buddy.
Maltese. Go by Judy Greer.
Buddy, come here.
Your mother could kill you if you don't go do it.
Come here.
Go by yeah, nice lady.
Buddy.
Ask her to borrow money. She's rich.
Bye, buddy.
She walks over with a note on the bow. Miss Greer, your light's on,
Come by
Sandra.
Judy. Let me go. Let me walk over here. He follows me everywhere. Buddy, come.
Oh my God. Don't you always want to tell him that you hope he finds his dad?
Can you take a picture? Leah will die. My best friend's gonna like.
His dick is just straight up out,
No,
which
it's
might be
not.
an issue. No.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, is
Look
it
at
organic
Sandra.
lipstick? Sandra.
Buddy.
Stop.
Did you get any?
That's
Buddy?
your new mom. You
Buddy?
want to move to Hollywood?
I'm your mom and you're going to come and live in Hollywood with all the stars.
She goes, no.
Oh, I'm a New Yorker. I like the theater. I need the grit. I need the subway. I need to be with the people.
Oh my God! You are gonna be so hard to beat. You're the best guest we've ever had.
Yes.
Honestly, you're just lovely and so
Really?
effortless and funny and
Oh my
just
gosh.
like
Thank you.
This has been
we're
so
definitely gonna get a
fun.
raise after this one, guys.
And Reboot is out on Hulu
Yes.
right now. First season, I think 7 episodes are out, 6 or 7 episodes.
Yes.
And they drop on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesdays. Please watch it. There's only 8, so you can catch up and rewatch them. And
Yeah.
thanks you guys so much for having
Thank
me
you
on
for
and talking
coming,
about my show. It
Judy.
was so fun.
Of course.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you, Judy.
We'll see you
Queen.
guys next week. Bye.
Bye, everybody.